Just some small stuff. I think we have our values in our room. We all have that kind of engraved and stuff like that. So right now it's just smaller technique stuff. Everyone's got their thing. So.
Do you feel a role developing for you within the offense, and if so, what is that?
Right now, I see myself at the wide tight end. They move me around a lot. We get reps at a lot of positions, and so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
How does that fit what you do on the field?
Great. I enjoy blocking. I like getting out in the open, catching routes and stuff like that. So it's fun to move around and have different spots. So.
Coach Bailey said that you said you've expanded your route running toolbox.
Yep.
How did you approach that throughout the offseason to get better there?
I just got this offseason, this summer, I put a lot of work in my route running, my fine techniques. He's helped me a bunch on that. All the tight end coaches, wide receiver coaches, former teammates. This is something that I need to take to step up to the next level, and I think it's something that I've worked on a lot. So.
You did some work with Sam Wigless, is that right?
That's correct.
Where did you do that?
So we were former teammates. We're really close buddies, and we just got together a couple of times. He got some techniques from the Rams he shared with me and stuff like that. So we're just trying to incorporate new like I said, new techniques, new routes, new things I could use on the field.
It felt like in March and April when we were in here, you were always one of the last guys off the field, and you had talked about when you first got here. And you didn't think it was going to be out of place. You knew that you belonged at this level. Was there any part of getting out here and competing at the Ohio State level and against that defense every day that was overwhelming, took time to adjust to, or am I reading too much into all the extra work you put in?
Well, I mean, everyone's going to have to put in extra work. Well, we don't like to call it extra work. We just call it work, you know. We just, we're always trying to get better. Obviously, it was faster when I got here coming from the MAC, but I thought I had a smooth transition. And like I said, there's no extra work. It's just this work. We're just trying to get better every day. So
I didn't want to put words in your mouth about that being more difficult than you thought or not difficult, but it's not, the process won't be the same for everybody. I just wonder when you felt maybe truly comfortable.
Yeah, I think the springtime was definitely the transition period. I think first couple practices I saw the speed, and then I gradually got used to it, and then here we are.
I guess building on that, when you talk about route running specifically, you worked a lot with Key on it. Was there a moment where, I don't know, the route running aspect kind of clicked, where you started to truly understand what Key was teaching you as far as route running was concerned?
Absolutely, yeah. As soon as I got here, I found out that routes were not just a certain depth at a different angle or something. There's a lot more to it, like what you do against different coverages or techniques you use to get off the line in man coverage and stuff like that. So we just worked a lot on tools to get me in those positions to win and kind of get the ball. So
how much of Cade's tape has he flashed on for you just to teach tape for his sake?
It hasn't been so much that we've dissected his film. I've seen a bunch of his film, we watch a lot of it, but I think most importantly, we look at the NFL, we look at other former college players that are my similar build and play style. So that's kind of how we looked at film and stuff.
Well, who has some of your other tight end influences been?
Just anything, NFL or stuff like that?
NFL and college.
I like how George Kittle plays. I love his play style. He's nasty, he's aggressive, he's an elite route runner. I think he's just one of the best tight ends in the game right now. Yeah, I'd say he's probably one of my top guys.
Do you have as much fun as Kittle playing?
Oh yeah, come on now.
What really stood out to you about Ohio State when you came, and has it exceeded your expectations now as we're about a week and a half away from week one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, there was that speed jump. I mean, I feel like the locker room, the whole just environment and just everyone around it, it's the same. It's a football team like that, but the culture here is something else, and that's something that kind of separated now versus my former team and stuff like that.
What's the energy in the tight end room been like?
High, really good. We're really tough. We give great effort, and we're just trying to beat the guy in front of us. We play selfless, and we're not trying to make it about us. We're just trying to get that next W. So.
You mentioned the speed adjustment.
How much of an adjustment was it for you going against? I mean, you're blocking JT now, you're blocking Jack now, two of the better defensive ends in the country. How much of an adjustment was the blocking aspect? It felt like that's what everybody kind of hyped you up as when you were coming here. But how much of an adjustment was that for you?
I mean, it was definitely like I said, like the spring was a transition. I got to see all that speed and stuff, but now that I'm caught up and playing against them every day, I'm just really excited to see how the season's going to play out, because I mean I'm training against the best every day, so excited.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate you.